Rapunzel and the Forest Animals. Rapunzel stopped before she even stepped between the trees. The forest was not quiet. A leaf shifted. A branch creaked, something fluttered low. Rapunzel did not take a step. "They are here," she said. Her companion looked around. "I don't see anyone." Rapunzel knelt and placed her palm on the ground. "They see us," she said. A rustle came from the bushes, then another higher up. A little rabbit came onto the path and stopped. Its ears were upright. Rapunzel did not move. "Good day," she said softly. The rabbit did not run away. It only tilted its head. From the tree above them came a quick patter. A squirrel slid down the trunk and stopped an arm's length away. "They're not used to people stopping," her companion whispered. "That's why I'm stopping," Rapunzel said. A bird landed on a low branch, then another. Rapunzel took a piece of bread from her bag, but did not offer it. "First we watch," she said, "then we decide." The rabbit took a step. The squirrel came a little closer. The forest did not pull back. She moved closer. Rapunzel sat on a stone beside the path. Her skirt touched the moss. "We won't pass quickly," she said. "This is their place." Her companion stayed standing, then slowly crouched beside her. The rabbit took another step and stopped. Its nose twitched. Rapunzel broke off a small piece of bread and placed it on the ground. She pulled her hand back. "It's not a gift," she said. "Just a sign." The squirrel darted forward, grabbed the crumb, and returned to the tree. "It took it," her companion whispered. "And it saw us," Rapunzel said. From the left came a heavy step. A deer emerged between the trees and stopped. Its eyes were dark and calm. Rapunzel did not look at it right away. She looked at the ground in front of her. "When you look at them straight on, you're asking," she said. "When you look down, you're waiting." The deer stepped a little closer. The birds around them fell silent. Her companion swallowed. "Will they let us through?" Rapunzel lifted her gaze. "If we listen," she said. She stood up slowly and took one step forward. Then she stopped. The deer turned its head and stepped aside, opening the path. "That's an invitation," Rapunzel said. They followed after it without passing it. The forest opened. The path narrowed and turned left. The deer could no longer be seen, but the grass was pressed down and the branches slightly moved aside. Rapunzel walked and watched the ground. "Here," she said, and stopped. "That's his turn." Her companion bent down. "Just leaves." "The leaves point," she said. "They don't point with words." To the right, something rustled. The squirrel appeared on a stone and began to crack a nut. Rapunzel stopped. "It's checking us," she said. The squirrel looked at them, then jumped onto a lower branch. A bird fluttered and landed closer. "There are more of them," her companion whispered. "Then we're in the right place," Rapunzel said. She stepped forward and left more crumbs, this time deeper into the forest. Not in one spot, in several. The squirrel jumped down, then another one. From deeper inside came a short hiss-like sound. The birds answered. Rapunzel smiled faintly. "That's a conversation," she said. "About what?" he asked. "About whether we are guests," she said, "or noise." She walked along the path that no longer looked like a path, but like a direction. Her companion walked beside her. The forest did not stop them. The path opened into a small clearing. Light fell in patches between the crowns. Rapunzel stopped by the roots of an old tree. "This is where you stop?" she said. Her companion looked around. "There's nothing." "There is," Rapunzel said, touching the bark. "It just doesn't speak." From the left came heavy breathing. A wild boar came out slowly and stood at the edge of the clearing. It did not come closer. Rapunzel stayed where she was. "We don't take anything out," she said, "and we don't point." Her companion let his hands drop. The birds returned to the branches. Some landed lower. The boar rooted the ground with its snout and then stepped aside, leaving an open space. Rapunzel stepped to it and stopped. "That's the border," she said. "Up to here." To the right, leaves rustled. Two deer crossed the clearing and disappeared between the trees. Her companion breathed in. "Can we?" he asked. Rapunzel nodded. "Along this edge," she said, pointing to where the grass was lower. They went around the clearing without entering the middle. When they reached the far side, the sound behind them returned to its usual rhythm. Rapunzel looked back only once. "Enough," she said. On the other side, the grass was lower and damp. Rapunzel took off her shoe and placed it on a stone. "It's soft here," she said. "Step like that." Her companion did the same. Their steps left short prints and then disappeared. Above their heads, something whistled. A bird flew low and landed on a branch in front of them. Rapunzel stopped and raised her palm. Wait! The bird tilted its head and hopped along the branch. Farther on came a second sound, deeper. That's a warning, she said. For us, he asked. For everyone, she replied. Someone is passing. She knelt and placed the crumbs along the edge of the path, spaced apart. Then she stood and stepped aside. A badger came out of the bushes. It sniffed the ground, stopped at the first crumb, and moved on. Rapunzel did not follow it with her eyes. She watched her hands. When they appear, we move, she said. Her companion nodded and stepped back half a step. The badger passed and disappeared among the roots. The bird flew off. Rapunzel stood tall. Now, she said, higher. They went up the dry slope where the moss ended and the stone began. The slope rose sharply and the stones grew drier. Rapunzel stopped by a crack in the rock and ran her fingers along the edge. This is where you climb, she said. Her companion tested it with his foot. It holds. Because it's old, she said. New things crumble. From above came a snap. A branch shook. Rapunzel crouched. We're not alone, she said. An owl came down from the tree above them and landed on a low rock. Its eyes were still. Rapunzel did not lift her head. She stayed crouched. Night starts earlier here, she said. He watches for everyone. Her companion held his breath. The owl spread its wings and flew higher up the slope. Rapunzel stood up. We can, she said. They climbed a few more steps and reached a narrow terrace. From there they could see the tops of the trees, not the path. Rapunzel set her bag down and sat. This is the place, she said. For resting? He asked. For listening, she said. Wind moved through the leaves below. The sound was even. Rapunzel closed her eyes for a moment, then opened them. Now they know we're here, she said, and that we won't stay long. She stood and pointed along the edge of the rock. A little more, she said. Then we'll go down the other side. On the other side of the rock, the ground was level. There were pine needles and soft soil. Rapunzel climbed down first and stepped carefully. Then she turned back. It's good here, she said. Her companion jumped down after her and smiled. It's not scary here. No, Rapunzel said. Here you play quietly. A little hedgehog appeared by the roots. It stopped and curled into a ball. Rapunzel crouched. We won't touch you, she said. We'll just pass. The hedgehog uncurled and walked slowly forward. It stopped, turned, and walked again. It's showing us, her companion said. Yes, Rapunzel said. Where to go? They walked where the hedgehog had gone. There were no branches and thorns there. A butterfly landed on a stone, then flew away. They all see us, he said. And we see them, Rapunzel said. She stood and looked around. Soon we'll be out of the forest, she said, and it will stay here. Her companion nodded. And us? Rapunzel smiled. We will remember how to walk inside. They went on slowly and calmly along a way that no longer hid. The light ahead grew brighter. Between the trees, blue sky appeared. Rapunzel stopped and pointed. That's where the forest ends, she said. Her companion came closer. And the animals? Rapunzel turned back. The hedgehog could no longer be seen. The birds were on the branches. They have their place, she said, and we have our road. A small fox appeared for a moment, stopped, and looked at them. Then it slipped behind the bushes. Did it see us? He asked. Yes, Rapunzel said, and that's enough. They took a few steps forward. The ground grew firmer. The needles stayed behind. Rapunzel bent down and picked up a leaf from the ground. I'll leave it here, she said. Why? He asked. So I'll know where we came out, she said. She placed the leaf by the stone and stood up. We're ready, Rapunzel said. Her companion nodded. The forest will remain. Yes, she said, and we'll know how to return. They walked toward the light, where the road was wide and clear. The road outside the forest was bright and wide. The stones were smooth and the grass low. Rapunzel stopped once more. Let's say goodbye, she said. Her companion turned back. Between the trees, something moved. A bird flew low. A leaf fell. Rapunzel raised her hand. Thank you, she said. The wind stirred the branches. Nothing more. Was that it? He asked. Yes, Rapunzel said. That's how it happens. She walked forward, counting her steps. How many are they? He asked. Enough, she said, until the sound stays behind. They reached a small stone by the road and sat down. I liked it, he said, that no one chased us. I liked it, Rapunzel said, that no one led us. She stood up and looked ahead. One more thing remains, she said. What? He asked. Rapunzel smiled. To keep going. Rapunzel took the first step on the road and stopped. When we go in again, she said, we'll know how. Her companion looked at her. How to walk. Rapunzel counted on her fingers. First we listen. He nodded. And if I get scared? You stop, she said, and you wait. They walked together. The sun was ahead, the forest behind. From the trees came a quiet sound. A bird lifted and landed higher. Rapunzel didn't turn around, she smiled. They know, she said. What? He asked. That will come back, Rapunzel said. The road took them in. The stones didn't slip. Their steps were light. The forest stayed in its place. And Rapunzel knew